Hi Club Fashionistas. I haven't done a video for a while, but I wanted to do a video on something a little bit different now. I wanted to touch a subject that concerns many of us, but a lot of people don't talk about it, and I think that's very unfortunate. I want to talk about self-esteem and how this affects us in everyday life, and some of the things that I have gone through personally, and I hope that some of my experiences that I'm sharing with you now can help you sort of get a better gist on your situation and hopefully give you the power that you need to conquer a lot of these fears that you may have and concerns. So I wanted to talk to you about my experience in high school, my experience in college, and my experience today, and how this has affected me over the years, and how generally speaking people give a lot of time and effort towards understanding what other people are feeling or thinking. So I think this probably started in middle school, and I just started thinking a lot about how other people perceive me, and I certainly noticed that there were changes going on, and boys liking girls, girls liking boys, heck, even boys liking boys and girls liking girls. There's nothing wrong with that either. So when this happened in middle school, I started noticing that certain people suddenly no longer felt they wanted to be around me. I really felt hurt for a long time. I believe the first time that I witnessed this was around 13 years old. And there was a girl that told all of her friends that nobody should talk to me. So obviously I took this very personally. I thought that there was something wrong with me, and that really hurt me to the point where I was considering transferring schools. I didn't transfer schools, but I did go through a lot of pain in middle school. This obviously extended into high school. I remember, I don't know what how the rest of my friends ever perceived this, but I will tell you how it felt for me. I remember literally being concerned in high school where I was going to sit, who I was going to sit with, whether people even wanted to sit with me. This was a huge issue that I had growing up as a teenager. I felt like I really didn't belong. And I did have a lot of boys' attention even in middle school and in high school, but I sometimes didn't even want the attention from the boys. What I really wanted was to be accepted by my friends, to be accepted by the girls as well. So I thought that this was going to be a phase that I was going to grow out of, and when I go to college that things were going to change. Well, when I got to college, a lot of what I've noticed is that a lot of times girls still didn't want to be friends with me. And obviously I did have some girls that did, and I'm very grateful that we turned out to be great friends, but certainly there were issues with people even in college, and I felt like they would just judge me so quickly. I'm going to give you a story, like an example of this. When I went to Heidelberg and to live in Heidelberg, the first day that I arrived to Heidelberg, a girl literally broke into the bathroom while I was in there with another friend. She asked me, is your name Amr? I said, yes, my name is Amr. She said, I want you to stay away from my boyfriend. I want you to stay away from my friends. I don't want you to talk to me or my boyfriend. And if I catch you, I will make sure that I hurt you. I was at this point one day in Heidelberg. I didn't even know who she was, who her boyfriend was. I thought I had done something wrong. I kept rethinking it over and over and trying to understand what's going on and what I have done to hurt this girl. So further going into my MBA program, I remember even in my MBA program I had a lot of trouble because a lot of the girls were spreading nasty rumors about me that were absolutely not true, and a lot of boys were even further helping out with these girls. So as this progressed, this followed me even to my work. And so what I had figured, and this is really what I have been trying to figure out all my life, and I feel like this is what I've come to terms with, is that a lot of these issues that we face every day may not necessarily be caused by us. Now, we certainly put on certain behavior that may be likable or not likable by other people. However, what the way these people react to you or to me is basically a reflection of what they think and feel about themselves. That means that they are not necessarily reacting to your behavior, rather they are reacting to things that are within them, that are hurting them. They perhaps may even see things in you that they want and that they like, but their natural reaction is not going to be favorable towards you. Their natural reaction may be very negative. And so what I'm trying to really let the young girls know out there, and young boys and old boys and old girls, is to not be so sensitive to others opinion of you. It really is not that relevant. That is something that oftentimes is completely out of your control. You cannot fix other people's internal problems. Therefore, you're often going to be very unsuccessful trying to fix their opinion of you, because their opinion of you is oftentimes only a symptom of what they feel about themselves. So boys and girls, I really, if you are in high school right now, if you're in college, or if you're even at work and you feel like there are so many coworkers that you don't understand, that are either being very, acting very jealous, they're being condescending, and you don't understand the type of behavior, no matter what you do, no matter how you try to change, their attitude is still the same towards you, I really have news for you. They will not change. They will not change because the pain or the jealousy that they have for you is just reflecting their own pain that they have. In other words, it's affected by their lack of self-esteem. It's affected by their own experiences, their insecurities, and then they therefore try to project this onto the world. So what is some practical advice that I can give you, for example, if you're in high school right now? I will start with high school because that's the youngest stage, but if you're in high school right now, and let's say it's like your friends, somebody's been spreading nasty rumors and you're having really tough time dealing with it. Well, I'm going to tell you is that you get up in the morning, you put on the best, and I mean the best outfit, you do your makeup or do whatever you want to absolutely shine, to look your best. You march in there and act your best too. You smile, you enjoy yourself, you truly enjoy yourself. I don't care if you're acting in the beginning, it will catch on after a while, but I want to make sure that you really you enjoy your time, because essentially what's going to happen is that these people will come and go. There's going to be new people just like that in college. There's going to be new people just like that at your work, and these people are going to follow you around, and that's just the nature of this world. But what I want to say is that, you know, our time is so precious and it's so limited that we have to understand that essentially all that matters is us. And all that matters is how we feel about the situation, because what we feel is the only perception that we have, and the perception that we have should always be positive. We should be happy. So therefore I say, get a book, get something that you incredibly love, bring it with you to your lunch, while you're in high school. If you are in college, it doesn't matter, do the same. Make sure that you go and play sports. Make sure that you try and form friendships and try to form relationships with people that are truly worth your time. I mean, these are people that are not necessarily the most popular or the most desired or the hottest or the richest or the whatever, the star athlete. I don't care. These are people that are going to really value you. They're going to really appreciate the fact that you have taken the time of your day to say hello to them, that you have taken the time out of your day to be friends with them. These people are going to help you in the future. The ones that are jealous are not. So I say invest your time into the ones that are worthy of your time, worthy of yourself. Another thing is forgive. Make sure to forgive all the people that have hurt you. Essentially what happens is that we are so overwhelmed by the negativity that it takes so much energy out of us. By the time, you know, sometimes you come home, you're so overwhelmed with all the emotions that other people have caused in you, that they've caused you to feel, that when you come home, you're exhausted. You're exhausted from the world. You're exhausted from other people. So what I want to tell you is that when you forgive and when you let go, you're able to preserve the energy that is required for you to excel in other areas. It is required for you to succeed. This energy, we all have limited energy. We have limited time. We only have 24 hours in a day. If we waste so much of our energy and so much of our time trying to figure out and like what other people are feeling and truly emotionally exhaust ourselves, we're not going to have any more energy for ourselves. Now, if we were able to channel this energy towards things towards things where we already have talent, we could really create something grateful, something immense. So what I would really advise is to forgive and not let this hatred grow in you, because it does grow in you, because you constantly keep rethinking about it and trying to figure out ways in which you can fix these people, in which you can fix your environment. The only way to fix your environment is to really fix yourself. In order to fix yourself, you first have to let go. You have to let go of other people, and then really, when you let go of other people, that's basically muting out the noise that you have outside of you, then you can hear your inner voice. The inner voice is a lot of times going to tell you a lot of things that you didn't even really know about yourself. It's going to help you pick and choose things that you should really be focusing on. And by focusing on these things, on the right things, you're going to be able to really excel and get better grades, get better grades in high school, get better grades in college, get better performance at work, get better performance in sports, get better, you're going to be an overall better person. You're going to have a lot more time for yourself, and you're going to be able to really work on growing yourself. You're going to even look better. You're just going to shine. And the irony about this situation is that the more you do this, the more your energy and your confidence is going to attract other people. The more they're going to want to be friends with you. So thank you, Club Fashionistas, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it does help a lot of you. I hope that, me sharing my experience makes you feel like you're not alone. So until next time.